All right, what's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And give me 1 second here. Just making an adjustment real quick. And while I'm making the adjustment, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1 Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Shout out for Terrence and Gary Benson for the donation. I never shouted out Gary for donating, but shout out to them for donating to the channel. Appreciate that, man. You can donate while I'm not live or when I'm live. You can donate the links in the description to the PayPal. So if you want to, but the best way to donate is to share the video. And do appreciate everybody for showing love, man. So we'll do a quick stream. I only expect to be on for about an hour, maybe a little longer. I got some news, and I save it for the end of this. I just call it a rumor, but it's a lot of talk about this Mikey Garcia announcement, and a lot anybody telling you, including Ellie Sackback, they don't know. Okay, Top Rank ain't saying nothing. PBC officials not saying nothing, and I'm gonna talk about the Mikey Garcia announcement, just some of the stuff that I'm hearing. But Mikey Garcia ain't letting nobody know nothing, okay? I wouldn't expect it to be linked with Top Rank 100%, but I'm going to let y'all know what's going on. And then De La Hoya wants to do Mungia and Jermall Charlo, and we're going to talk a little bit about some more news. So first thing I want to say is that apparently Stephen Bredman is saying that how are they slandering J-Rock? Jared Hurd, and that's J-Rock's Trump corner. How's they slandering Jared Hurd's name through the mud? And I want to address that first. They just asked him to sign up for VADA testing. See, I hate when motherfuckers try to play the victim role. Okay, he said, "Well, that's why I don't interview with these people, or I only interview with some people." I don't give a fuck. I don't do interviews. Okay, I'm gonna take it as he seen my video because I'm the only one that I seen. I don't watch everybody's shit. I barely watch people's shit. But I'm the only one that spoke on the whole situation. Okay. When you go out there publicly and you have a track record of it, had this been one time, I would have let it slide, right? Like, okay, it's the first time they did it. But when you publicly go out there and you put the narrative out there and say, oh, Jared Hurd on Twitter, he need to sign up for VADA. He need to sign up for VADA. Like, why couldn't you keep that personal? Like, y'all motherfuckers over 4 months out. Why you just didn't text him? Text his manager if you couldn't get in touch with him. Get with PBC official. Hit Al up, Sam's, Tim Smith, Tim Shaw. All right, then you hit the network up. Just go through your chain of commands. But no, y'all went to social media like, oh, sign the VADA papers, sign the VADA papers. That's what we talking about. That's how you slander the motherfucking name through the mud. Okay, let me address that first. That's how you slander somebody's name through the mud. When you going out there and you negotiating and you politicking through social media, that's slandering somebody through name through the mud. This ain't no last minute situation either. You could have DM'd him. You could have messaged him, text him. You could have hit his manager up. Y'all got the same people. So at the end of the day, I ain't trying to hear that. They trying to play the victim role. Like, fuck up out of here, man. I don't deal with these clickbait channels and shit like that. Nigga, you clickbait. Your whole camp clickbait. And this ain't nothing against Philly. This just these two fugazi ass niggas on some house shit. And you criticizing people about drug testing. You smell me? You criticize people, but you with Victor Conte. I'm telling you, all these niggas that's out here talking about, oh, this got dirty, that got 30, or sign up for VADA. Danny Jacobs was snack too. Demetrius Andrade was snack too. J-Rock was snack too. Ain't that a fucking coincidence? The Juice Crew who saying everybody was juicing, all three of them motherfuckers who started the Charlo, the Aerospin situation, all three of them, all with Victor Conte. Go look up Victor Conte's background. He specialized in undetectable human growth hormones and other performance-enhancing drugs. Come on, I'm not no half-ass, media or news reporter that know half the story about boxing. Those who say, oh, he doing who? Those who accusing, who throwing a rock, act like they throwing a rock and hiding their hand. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that whole ass shit, man. Get the fuck up out of here. just on some whack shit, and then they trying to play the fucking victim role. Please, bro. You ain't. Come on, man. Nobody give a fuck about all that, man. But like I said, I just wanted to address that first. He trying to play the victim role, and you ain't gonna get the victim role here. All right, but yeah, let's talk about Mikey, man. You stick around, I'll let y'all know some other shit I know that's going on that might be predicated because of Mikey. Um, but what's going on, Will? I see you. Shine, I see you. He said, now, Jaime McGree, I watched that. Mark, salute. Sean say, I will. He talking to Will. Who's trying to play the victor role? You better scroll to the beginning. I ain't repeating it. You just be a little bit behind. I ain't been on that long. I'm not repeating it. But I ain't been on for 5 minutes, 6 minutes. But yeah, it's a lot of like anything you hear about Mikey through the media, don't nobody know. Okay, Top Rank ain't saying nothing. Uh, PBC saying some shit, and I'll let y'all know what it is. All right. And it was a narrative going out there behind the scenes that PBC didn't want to fuck with Mikey Garcia. They was disappointed in his performance versus Errol Spence, and they don't care what he did, right? What he do now. Now, long story short, it's being said that Mikey got a big announcement, and it's supposed to be September 14th in Las Vegas, and Fury and Otto Walling is fighting in Las Vegas that night. On the zone card that same night is Devin Haney in a small room at Madison Square Garden. I don't know if Robert got any fighters in Vegas that night that's fighting on the Fury card. But Top Rank not saying nothing. But what I do know is PBC to keep Mikey from signing whoever he going to, maybe Top Rank, maybe the Zone, which I haven't heard nothing about the Zone. You know what I'm saying? I have heard absolutely nothing about the Zone. So that means the Zone could be the move. The Zone could be the move. You know, kind of like that Kawhi Leonard. Everybody talking about Toronto, Lakers, and then the Clippers come in and steal it. But what I do know is PBC is trying to give Mikey Garcia the Pacquiao fight to keep him from going from the competitors. If you see that is seen to be a fact. Okay? That is seen to be actual factual that PBC is trying to give Mikey Garcia the Pacquiao fight next to keep him from going to Top Rank or keep him from going to the Zone. Now, he very may well could end up on Top Rank because nobody knows. Ellie Sackback and he don't know. Mikey team ain't telling nobody. The only people that know is the deal between him and Mikey. And Top Rank not leaking nothing out. All I do know is coming out of PBC situation is that they promised that the deal with Top Rank must have been, or the Zone, wherever he's going with, it must have been so good, but they trying to get him to spin that deal and fight Manny Pacquiao. That's what's going on. PBC is they saying they have offered a Pacquiao fight to Mikey. How it probably would go, and this is no inside knowledge, right? How it probably would go, because Pacquiao I don't think coming back this year. Mikey would take a tune-up, and then he'll fight Pacquiao sometime next year. No, that's fake page. Did Pacquiao resign with PBC? I don't know. He could just be on a fight-by-fight deal. I don't know. But I know Bob Aaron was trying to get him over there to fight Lomachenko. And then that's what Terrence Crawford had called him out. But like even if you whatever you hear from there, unless it come from their mouth, Setback or whoever over there, you hear from Mike Coppinger, they don't know Mikey move at all. Mikey got that tight. Top Rank not saying nothing, but you do hear out of PBC that they offering him the Pacquiao fight next. So they trying to use the Pacquiao fight to give to Mikey Garcia. Now, it also talks about him fighting Terrence Crawford. Okay, so at the end of the day, it talks about him fighting Crawford. And the original Top Rank deal that I know is for real, that I know was real, and I said it yesterday, the original Top Rank deal was Mikey was have a tune-up at 140. Then, if that went well, he's going to fight Lomachenko. I guess that lightweight for all the belts on pay-per-view. And then he would have the option of fighting Terrence Crawford on pay-per-view. That was the Top Rank deal. Now, the Top Rank alter the deal? Did they change the deal? Or whatever the situation may be? I don't know. So pretty much it's a bidding war for Mikey. So they bidding for Mikey right now. So Mikey said he got announced for September 14th in Vegas. That's what they saying. So I don't know if it's gonna be okay. I'm going, at a Top Rank event. I'm staying with Top Rank. I find it funny that he going to a Top Rank event and he announced a PBC signing. That'd be the ultimate disrespect to Bob. But if he go back to Top Rank, that mean that he probably gonna fight Lomachenko. They gonna make that happen. Catch weight or move down. So that's probably gonna happen then. The Crawford thing is a fifth of Hennessy. Either you gonna drink it or not. So it's an if. Then when they stressed that about the fight deal with Top Rank, it was optional if he wanted to fight Crawford on pay-per-view. But that's the plan for Mikey Garcia. So Mungia salute. So for Mikey, that just shows you. I'm gonna just keep it real. Had Mikey not been a Mexican, would it be a bidding war after that performance versus Errol Spence? Yeah, I just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it was coming out of PBC. They didn't care what Mikey did. Mikey this, fuck Mikey. All of a sudden, now he might go to Top Rank. They really trying to kill Top Rank, is what it sounds like. They really trying to freeze Top Rank out. It ain't just Crawford. They trying to freeze the entire thing out of them. And Mikey got the juice. But really after that performance Mikey had, let's just throw it on the floor. Really after that performance Mikey had and how he looked, versus Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. Really how that motherfucker looked. Do y'all really think he won't fight Pacquiao? Pacquiao looks spectacular, bro. Let's keep it real. Pacquiao look real good. Pacquiao probably stops Mikey Garcia. Let's just keep it real. Since Errol Spence wasn't trying to hurt him, I would pick Pacquiao to stop Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if let's just say we Mikey Garcia and we looking at it. I don't know the money. Don't give a fuck about the money. But you going to PBC for one fight, right? You already beat the pinnacle. You already lost to the pinnacle of PBC. Ain't nobody paying $80, $70, $50, $20 for Mikey and Errol Spence too. Right? So you go beat Manny Pacquiao. What else does it prove? A rematch with Errol Spence? Ain't nobody trying to see that shit. You want to fight Keith Thurman? He ain't bringing nothing to the table. Sean Porter gonna get beat. So really, you get a Manny Pacquiao fight, legacy wise, unless you getting another $20 million payday, and Mikey, he's openly talked about retiring. He ready to retire. He's gonna be Pacquiao, and then retirement or some shit like that. Or maybe they say all right, Mikey beat Pacquiao. We'll send Mikey over to fight Crawford or some shit like that. But I don't see that. I don't foresee that. But if you look at it, Mikey go to Top Rank. He tuned up at 140. He beat Lomachenko for undisputed. Nigga, I'm undisputed. That's Hall of Fame shit. If his resume was questionable, and y'all say, Mikey really ain't no Hall of Famer to me. You like, but if he go beat Lomachenko for all the belts, that will make him what? He already a 2-time belt holder there. That will make him a 4 belt holder, a 6-time lightweight belt holder. You know what I'm saying? So I like his chances versus Loma better, but what about the money? Bob not paying, and I don't want to talk about it, but Bob not paying like PBC paying versus, for Mikey. But in any situation, and I know for fact for the Top Rank, he'll fight again this year, a tune-up. PBC, it'll be a tune-up this year. And then he'll probably fight Manny or Loma next year. Salute. But if I'm looking at it, I beat Loma and be undisputed, right? I come back and fight Crawford. If I really think I could beat Crawford, he ain't that big a welterweight. Let y'all tell it. You beat Crawford, and then you can fight Errol Spence for undisputed in a rematch. Maybe. How much does money matter to him? For one fight or for 2 fights? It's a question. Samuel S. Salute. Mikey probably could beat Figueroa. That's it. Figueroa probably done for the time being. Pacquiao looked good for the first 4 rounds, but after that, Heath was whipping his ass, outclassing him. But who going through that for 4 rounds? Who going through that? Mikey Garcia can't take what Keith Thurman took. I'm not sure Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford can take those punches that Keith Thurman took. Keith Thurman showed a lot of heart and grit. Real talk. Now, let's not act like Keith Thurman didn't go through he didn't get blitzed early on. And then Pacquiao, he had some good rounds here and there after the 4th round. He did. Mikey Garcia gets stretched by Manny Pacquiao. Jeff A. salute. He said Crawford will wax and stop Mikey. Yeah. It's optional. Like I said, that fight is optional for him. Mikey already unified lightweight also. I just said that. He was a 2-time lightweight title holder. What's different between unifying and undisputed? It's a big difference. You unify, okay. But if you become undisputed and beat Lomachenko, come on. That little fake ass belts that he didn't won at lightweight, that wasn't shit. Who he beat for the Denchini? That motherfucker got knocked out in Queens right after that. And then he beat Robert Jr. And people thought Comey beat him and Shabakov beat him. So come on. Salute Roger, salute. Mark Pickerton, salute. How many, like, people assume, look, let's just talk about it real quick. Us boxing fans assume that a motherfucker can take a punch. I didn't know Keith Thurman could take that type of punishment and keep trucking forward. People assume Errol Spence can do that. People assume Terrence Crawford can do it. We've seen Danny Garcia do it before. We've seen Danny do it before. We know Sean Porter took some shots before. They battle tested, like him or not. They battle tested. You don't really know if Errol Spence could take them punches. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know if Crawford could take them punches. And I'm about to talk a little bit something different. I'll jump around and back to Mikey. I'm not sure Manny Pacquiao can't beat the rest of the field at welterweight. That Pacquiao that fought Keith Thurman, and Thurman was a little rusty, it wouldn't shock me one bit if Pacquiao beat Terrence Crawford. It wouldn't shock me one bit if Pacquiao beat Errol Spence. It wouldn't shock me one bit if Pacquiao beat Sean Porter, if he stretched beating Danny Garcia, if he beat up on Mikey Garcia. At this point, it wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock. Everybody said, oh, Errol Spence pulverized Manny Pacquiao. I ain't sure. I have a better idea. I would favor Earl because he's the more physical, imposing, and strong fighter. But I ain't sure Manny Pacquiao wouldn't beat Errol Spence. I wouldn't put my money on it. Especially if it wasn't no Sean Porter fight there. Y'all don't know if that nigga can take that punishment that Keith Thurman took. We don't know what Bud can take that punishment he took. I know only one fighter that can take that punishment, or two fighters that can probably take that punishment at welterweight. Because I seen them take punishment before. And that's Sean Porter and that's Danny Garcia. I wouldn't be shocked. Why would you be shocked if Pacquiao beat Errol Spence? Who the fuck is Errol Spence fought? Terrence Crawford. Who the fuck is Terrence Crawford really fought? When have you seen them in real trouble? When have you seen them in the chess match? When have you seen them not favored in the fight other than getting boiled for Crawford? When have you ever went to a fight like, damn, Errol Spence might lose this fight? Damn, Terrence Crawford probably gonna lose this fight. You ain't never had that feeling before. They ain't never been battle tested. They not on this level. That Pacquiao, come on. That Pacquiao, that look like the young Pacquiao a little bit. You don't know. Everybody assumed AB had a chin. Everybody like myself assumed that he was just gonna beat the brakes and outbox Marcos Maidana, right? It's probably some people out there, oh, I knew he was gonna lose and whoop-de. Well, show me your betting receipt. If you knew for sure he was gonna lose and he was the betting favorite, show me your betting sheet. Your betting sheet. We assume AB had the juice. He ain't had the juice. You can't assume nothing. These niggas ain't battle tested. It wouldn't surprise if Pacquiao wiped everybody out in the welterweight. It wouldn't surprise me because they ain't been fighting nobody other than Sean and Danny. It wouldn't surprise me. Tell me where you seen a moment where you like, damn, Errol Spence got a jaw, or damn, Terrence Crawford got a jaw for real. Like you seen Danny Garcia take Lucas Matisse best shots. You seen Danny Garcia take Keith Thurman best shots. You like, damn, he got a jaw. You seen Sean Porter take Keith Thurman and Kell Brook best shots. Damn, he got a jaw. When have you seen that from Crawford or Errol Spence? Yeah, Crawford got touched up by Gamboa and Derrick John hit him with some shots. But really, when you say, damn, ain't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that, oh, this nigga CJ said Pacquiao gonna be the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. All I'm saying is I wouldn't be shocked at this point. If you actually think about it, it's not a shocker. Especially if he allowed not to be tested. That nigga looked fantastic. I'd be the last motherfucker to hate on him. I still felt Keith Thurman edged it, but he looked fantastic. Get a mic salute. Y'all go subscribe to Get a Mic. He said, Cutthroat Sports said, stop it. Pac could get washed from Crawford and Spence. At the end of the day, you show me somebody that Spence and Crawford waxed on Pacquiao level. Show me. Show me. Show me somebody. Show me where Errol Spence washed. And when you say wash, just obliterated and knocked out an opponent that was on Pacquiao level that night. Show me. Show me. Show me. He went 10 rounds with a beat down Kell Brook. He went 10 rounds with Kell Brook. He was beat down and Droid drained. Good victory, don't get me wrong. Show me. Show me. You can't tell me, oh, I drove to Kentucky, or I know how to get to Kentucky the fast way, but you ain't never been to Kentucky. You can't tell me that. Long story short, you can't tell me how to get somewhere you ain't been there before. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I know you didn't. You thought Ndongo was going to give him a problem. It don't matter, bruh. It ain't no runaway. Like, niggas think it's a 90-10. Oh, Crawford just going to watch Pacquiao. Well, I'm 99% sure Errol Spence is going to watch Pacquiao. I ain't. I would favor the young guns to beat him. But at this point, the juice is loose. He can do whatever he want to do. Dude, that nigga look good. I wouldn't be surprised. Darcy, salute. You don't fucking know. Dream Track, salute. You don't know. Pacquiao get there and thump that nigga with that same couple shots he hit Thurman with early on. Motherfuckers might go to sleep. These niggas 30 without a career-defining victory. Just get that. Just think about that for a minute. Crawford been pro since 07. Errol Spence been pro since 2012. And where's that career-defining victory? Like, damn. Right then and there, I knew he was special. None. None. It's not there. I go Sugar Ray Leonard say, hey, when he beat Rafael Benitez, yeah. You go to Mayweather. If you want to say Diego Corrales, Fernando Hernandez, or you want to say, oh, you don't know, it was a Arturo Gatti fight for me, or it was the Baltimore fight for me, or it was the Zab fight for me. However you want to go, you can point at a fight. You go to Roy Jones. If the Bernard Hopkins fight didn't do it for you, you like, oh, when he beat James Toney, I knew he did it. You know what I'm saying? You can go Marvin Hagler. You can look and be like, yeah, that's the time I knew Marvin was good. Depends. You got Bernard Hopkins. He fought a lot of different guys. However you want to look at it. I don't know when. You want to say Trinidad? You want to say De La Hoya? Don't know when. Look at James Toney. We knocked out Michael Nunn, or when he beat Mike McCullum. There you go. Just never know. Just never know. Just never know. Jeff A said Eo will keep his head out of the line though, because taking flurries from Pac might be biting off more than he can chew. That's all I'm saying. Y'all just assume shit. And I do it too. Sometimes you just assume, he gonna watch it. I ain't sure about that shit. You need to, if you coming out, you need to rewind. I'm not regurgitating nothing I ain't said, not right now. Just start off from the beginning of the stream, or just come back and watch the stream later. I'm not going over. Terrence McFarland said, why people bring up that Bud got rocked versus Gamboa and never mention Spence getting rocked by Lartley? Same reason people didn't mention Canelo getting rocked by Miguel Cotto brother, Jose Cotto. Because at the end of the day, Gamboa was a primetime fight on the best boxing network at the time, was HBO, and Lartley and Errol Spence, I couldn't even tell you what card that was on. And Canelo and Cotto, that was on an HBO card, but I can't even tell you what was the main event that night. You know, that's just basically what it was, the notoriety of the fight. People don't even know Errol Spence fought Richard Lartley. They don't know if he white, he dark, he brown, he orange. They don't even know the fuck that is. LFJ, salute. They don't know what the fuck. They don't even know the fuck that is. He said Postal and Diaz did it for me. You could say it did it for you from Crawford, but really, is Victor Postal better than Pacquiao was that night or Diaz? No. You need a career. They don't have career-defining victories. They don't. Neither one of them. Like, damn, that was the night I knew he was real. Keith Thurman, hey, if he didn't fight again, people could say, well, Sean Porter in the Danny Garcia fight was his career-defining victories. At the end of the day, you don't know until you know. You might not go. You might go back, and Errol Spence might be retired for 10 years. You might go back, hey, man, that night he beat Sean Porter. That was the turning point. BJ was on the Mayweather Moji. I couldn't remember what card that bitch was. He rocked the shit out of Canelo ass, too. Canelo took that bitch. Then we tell Timmy was a bitch. Man, y'all just be race baiting, though. Y'all be listening to niggas who don't even have black wives. That's what be killing me. Y'all be listening to niggas that's married to Mexican and white bitches, though. Y'all be killing me with that shit. How you talking black and ain't married black? That be killing me, dog. How you gonna call another nigga a coon, but you ain't married black? That be killing me. You're killing me in my R. Kelly voice. Y'all be listening to the wrong niggas. How? If you know how the TV work, they paying Tim Bradley to say it. Same thing with Ryan Hollins on ESPN. They paying him to say stupid shit. If Tim Bradley still want to get paid by ESPN, look what happened to Teddy Atlas. What happened with him? He capped for Pacquiao. Oh, Pacquiao. He hold Jeff Horn. He was never allowed to call a fight again. Jeff Horn wasn't an ESPN fighter. Jeff Horn wasn't a real top ranked fighter. When Teddy Atlas didn't tap dance for ESPN, what happened? He got fired, nigga. If you don't understand how the industry work, R. Kelly, nigga. Why they getting R. Kelly now? Because his money didn't ran out, bruh. No black man leaves show business unscathed or unscarred. In some way, Michael Jackson dead and they still beating his ass. So at the end of the day, you think Andre Ward wanted to go on HBO after Jim Lampley for years was hoeing that nigga, hating on that nigga? You think he wanted to work next to him? No, it's the business. They paid him to say stupid shit like that and push narrative. Now, if you say, oh, nigga, I'm too real for that shit. I feel you. How real are you? Are you real enough to come to the table and they said, well, we'll give you $100,000 a year to travel the world, free hotels, free food. You got life insurance. You got benefits for your whole family because boxing don't offer it. So how real is you? Tell me. Everybody want to say, oh, he a sellout. Oh, Jay-Z, how real are you? Because a lot of y'all niggas selling y'allself out for nothing. A lot of niggas work at Walmart selling themselves out for what? $10, $11, $12 an hour? And you so black and you so prideful, right? You walk into Walmart with your Gucci bag on, or your Gucci belt on, Working for one of the most racist companies out there, right? So how black are you? Who are you to determine who will sell out and who not in? Is it a sellout or are they cashing in? That's what you got to ask yourself. Yeah, I watched the Chappelle. That's what you got to ask yourself. Everybody want to say, oh, he a sellout. He this, he that. He this, he that. Come on. Let's not act like we not grown here, nigga. If you ain't 18 or up or you ain't 18 and up, like, nigga, you need to shut the fuck up and listen then. Because if you don't know how the industry work, that's how it work. Real shit. Real shit. You think if ESPN hired me, you think I could talk like this? Real shit. You think I could talk like this? Why does Marco Rivera get to call the scores on the fights on Fox? Why? You think why? You think he could talk like this? You think I could hold a microphone and interview motherfuckers with this type of opinion? You can't. You can't, bro. It's two motherfuckers in this business right here. It's a professional motherfucker and it's a real motherfucker. You can't be in between. You can't be in between. You can't be professional. You can't be real. They don't run parallel. They cross. They don't even cross. He's a company man, Tim Brown. And Terrence Crawford probably called him like, hey, what's going on? He probably already, he's like, hey, T, man. Hey, bud, man, you already know I fuck with you, but they want me to do. He probably like, man, don't even worry about it. I understand. That's all worry. Hey, he got to put food in his family. On his table. That's just how it is. And you got fake black activist niggas. Oh, Andre Ward, I thank you. Timothy Bradley, I gotta hold you accountable as a black man, and this and that. You got a motherfucker that's trying to profit off of what they saying. Like they need a nigga approval. Like nigga, I don't need your approval. And people know how the game go. MBT Boxer salute. People know how the game go. You know. And what hurt me so much, like maybe Dream Chaser don't understand it. I understand he don't have a platform on here that I know of. Cool. But dude, nigga like who I'm talking about, he got a platform. He know how the game go. But all he want to do is nitpick it. What you want that job, bro? You want that job? That's all. If you want the job, just say I want the job. Don't sit here going to people's place of employment just fucking with them. And you know what they going through. This shit is lame. It just got out of hand. It's whack. It's whack. Like you know what they going through. You know what they can and what narrative they supposed to push and what they same way Lennox Lewis, Ray Mancini pushing the narrative on Fox PBC. Long story short, you think if Lennox went on there and was like, man, he got on TV. Well, I see the IBF and I see the WBC and I see the WBA belt on there. I don't understand. Why don't we recognize the WBO belt on our screen? This is just crazy. Fox needs to talk to Al Heyman and change this shit right now. Would you see Lennox Lewis on again? Would you see Lennox Lewis on Fox again? No, you would not. Lennox Lewis be gone by the commercial break. You won't see Lennox on again. But where is this guy? Where was this guy when Lennox was dick sucking FN job when he was getting his fucking face beat in by that Turkish guy? It's not different. That's not different. It's not different. It's not. Same thing. Because if Andre Ward say, man, fuck what they talking about, man. Man, get that off the screen, Max, or get whatever them niggas' name is. Crawford is the number one fighter. We know Lomachenko overrated. He only this because he white. Boop, 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 boop. Andre Ward to be gone. Same thing for Tim Bradley. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. That's just what it is. And I wouldn't expect, like, an average person to know that. But after a while, watching HBO for 10, 15, 20 years, you understand. Bernard Hopkins and Kelly Pavlik. What would motherfucking Larry Merchant say? Bob Arum should have never made this fight. I ain't knocking you. You gotta feed your family, bro. He can probably cut his head open and show his fucking medical card, and he can get right into the hospital. I ain't knocking Tim Bradley. Do I agree the narrative he pushing? No. But if I was to pull Tim Bradley to the side, like, hey man, what's going on, man? Off the record, he might be like, yeah, man, you know how it is, boo boo. Same thing, man. Same thing. So I would expect for y'all not to understand. Y'all understand, not know what he's talking, but the niggas know what they doing, bruh. And then when you like I said, man, I just don't respect it. And look here. I'm not the biggest Andre Ward fan. I'll be the first nigga to tell you. I ain't the biggest Andre Ward fan. All right, I respect Timothy Bradley as a fighter more than I did. Well, I ain't gonna say I respect him more. I admire Timothy Bradley fighting career more than Andre Ward fighting career. But that's my opinion. I'm not saying that Timothy Bradley was a better fighter. He had a better resume. But I respected his career more. That's my personal opinion, personal views. That's just me. But, like I said about Pacquiao, right? It wouldn't surprise me to beat everybody ass. You know what I'm saying? It's a murderer's row of fighters to fight. And I don't expect him to fight Crawford. I don't expect him to fight Errol Spence at all. But it would not shock me that if he beats both of them, it just wouldn't. It wouldn't. You know, would it shock me if Errol Spence went out there and stretched him? No. Because that's what's supposed to happen. Would it shock me if Terrence Crawford went out there and outboxed him for 12 rounds or stretched him? No. Because that's what's supposed to happen. It wouldn't surprise me. None of that would shock me. Boxing is an enigma. You don't know what the fuck you getting. Lawrence Williams salute. You don't know. Everybody just think, oh man, we know, Errol gonna walk through Sean Porter. I just know this is gonna happen. You don't know in boxing. You don't know Errol Spence can have baby mama problems. He can be dealing with an illness. He got an injury you're not talking about. You never know. He might not be that good. That ever occurred to some people? When people say, oh, Errol Spence so good, I like I said before, I ain't seen him on that level. I ain't never looked at myself like, damn, Errol Spence, man, whoo, he gets Sugar Ray Leonard to run for his money. I ain't did it with Crawford. He's like, oh, man, Terrence Crawford, man, Mayweather didn't stand a chance. No, they story still is untold. Like I said, I'm not going back. You can start off in the beginning about the Mikey thing. I'm not going backwards. I'm just going forward this stream. Angel salute. So at the end of the day, everybody just assume. I don't assume shit. Shout out to Pacquiao, you bad motherfucker. But all I do know, if Mikey Garcia get his ass whooped versus Pacquiao. If you don't want to be putting time out again, I suggest you stop crying about it. Because I ain't put you in time out. But my main Pacquiao wiped the floor with fucking Mikey. He wiped the floor with that motherfucker. There's no chance about it. Dogbo and Frampton, I don't give a fuck. McConnell got cold feet, I see. Manny finna have a trilogy with Mikey and retire. Ain't gonna be no trilogy. It's gonna be a killogy. It's gonna be one. He gonna beat the shit out of Mikey. Mikey Garcia gonna go with. He gonna go to fight. I'm telling you, he gonna take a tune up. He gonna fight Lomachenko. I'm telling you, that's what he gonna do. He ain't gonna fight no fucking Manny Pacquiao. After that performance that Manny Pacquiao put up, Manny Pacquiao beat the shit out of Mikey Garcia. Beat the hell out of him. Spence Lara, it's a tough one. That's a tough one. I tell you, Lara gonna beat the hell out of J-Rock. I wouldn't take that fight. I got Lara over J-Rock. But yeah, for people that got here, long story short, don't nobody know shit about Mikey. Mikey got an offer from Top Rank. It's if it's still the same from I heard a couple months ago, he can tune up. Lomachenko on pay-per-view, and if he wants to, Terrence Crawford on pay-per-view. PBC is trying to convince Mikey Garcia that he can have a Pacquiao fight as long as he don't sign with Top Rank or the Zone. The Zone, I ain't heard shit from the Zone. I heard Eddie Hearn had this big offer. Mikey said he ain't heard. He didn't tell nobody about the big offer, that Robert was lying. So, long story short, he supposed to make this announcement September 14th in Vegas. While Fury and Wallen is supposed to be fighting at that fight card. So, Top Rank people, they not saying nothing about what's going on. They being quiet. All I do know is PBC is offering Mikey Garcia the Pacquiao fight to stay put. The Zone, I don't know nothing about. They ain't said nothing about whatever going on in the Zone. So the Zone very may well, the quiet one, they very may well be the one that pull it off and get Mikey. Top Rank, it's a Top Rank event in Vegas. You know, he can announce that he fighting on that card, or he can announce that he's staying with PBC and he fight Manny Pacquiao next year. He probably tune up. So that's just the gist of it. Manny had said he'll make his decision on his next fight after the Spence fight. He not fighting Errol Spence. I tell you that right now. And he'll fight Errol Spence before he fights Sean Porter. He ain't gonna fight none of them. He'll be at the fight September 28th. But everything I heard was that it's Danny Garcia fight to lose, but not this Mikey shit that came on. They giving a fight to Mikey, but Mikey, they don't know what's going on. But I'll talk about Danny Garcia a little bit later. I got Danny Garcia's rumor too. Thomas Moreland, salute. I already told you he ain't fighting Spence. Unless they putting up a gigantic offer. Danny Garcia is in the driver's seat. But they trying to give it. Long story short, if Mikey do stay with PBC, he get his ass beat by Pacquiao like I believe he will. Danny Garcia get the second crack at Manny next year. So it'll be Mikey and Danny in 2020. If Mikey decide to go to Top Rank or do something else, Danny Garcia gets to fight top of the year. But like I said, I'll talk about Danny in a minute. He said Pacquiao got. How does Pacquiao got a pussy? Why is Pacquiao? I just want to just put this out here, right? I'm not the biggest Pacquiao fan, right? But why are y'all asking Pacquiao to do shit that y'all not asking the young fighters to do? That's all I want to know. Real talk. How you get y'all getting mad at everybody but the problem? Okay, real talk, real shit. Y'all get mad at everybody but the problem. First, Keith Thurman was the problem, right? Oh, Keith Thurman, the bitch. He holding the division up. He stopping Earl from being great. Okay. Now y'all get mad at fucking Manny Pacquiao. Oh, man, Manny Pacquiao don't want to fight Earl. He's stopping the division from being great. Is Manny Pacquiao the only big fight at the welterweight division? No. Was Keith Thurman the only big fight at the division? No. It was Danny. It was Sean. It was Kell Brook at one point. He beat him. It was Ugas was at the division. You know what I'm saying? He had multiple fights. But at the end of the day, what is the problem here? Errol Spence not the problem. Okay? Let's get that right. Errol Spence ain't the problem. What's the problem here? If he couldn't get Danny, he on the same side of the street. He couldn't get Shiny on the same side of the street. They had to beg Lamont Peterson to take the fight. Or Lamont Peterson had to step up. I don't want to say beg. Right? What's the problem here? It's a 2-letter fucking word that start with an A. And it don't end with a vowel. What's the problem here? The problem is Al fucking Heyman. Okay? That's the problem. Al Heyman is the problem. Al didn't deliver him Danny. He didn't deliver him Sean. He didn't deliver him that Super WBA belt. Bob got his top guy, Lomachenko, 2 fucking world titles, right? He's a dual champion. He's a 2-time champion, and he fought for a vacant belt. If Al Heyman is almighty powerful, why didn't he get Keith Thurman stripped and have Earl fought for that vacant belt from the WBA? Ask yourself that. How is Al on Earl home team? Is he home team Earl? Or is he home team pros? Money. It ain't about another loss for Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia gonna lose regardless. He fight Pacquiao, he lost. It's only, 2 or 3 losses for him? Come on. And all his losses was close. Some of his wins was too. So at the end of the day, y'all acting like Pacquiao the only dog at the division. He ain't the only dog there. Make the fucking Crawford fight happen. So stop begging Pacquiao to do shit that other fighters won't do. Y'all begging Pacquiao to fight Errol Spence. Why didn't Floyd never fight him? Why Floyd ain't never fought Keith Thurman? And I'm just talking about the other side of the equation. Y'all want Pacquiao to go out here and fight Errol Spence for what? For what? Why can't Errol Spence go out there and fight Terrence Crawford and prove himself? He don't need Pacquiao to be the best welterweight in his generation. That's fucked up. Y'all asking the Filipino boy, a guy that's 41 years old, to fight the brothers when Captain Pete, well, Mr. PBC and Floyd Mayweather didn't fight the brothers. He fought Chop Chop, Zab. Corrales was his stepdaddy was black. Y'all asking Pacquiao to do something that Terrence Crawford can't do right now and fight Errol Spence. That Danny Garcia didn't want to do and fight Errol Spence. That Sean Porter damn sure didn't want to do, but he had no other options and fight Errol Spence. Y'all asking Pacquiao to do something that Ugas didn't want to do. Ugas was about to fight Errol Spence the mandatory. He jumped over to the WBC. All of a sudden. So y'all asking Pacquiao to do something that other PBC fighters won't do. Come on. Does that sound fair? Does that sound... Ain't no Pacquiao... Ain't no Thurman rematch. They already killed that. Does that sound fair? Does that sound fair? Huh? Ain't nobody calling Pacquiao the greatest of all time but Max Kellerman. Y'all GOAT didn't want to fight Keith Thurman. Y'all GOAT didn't want to get his comeuppance on Errol Spence for beating the shit out of him in sparring allegedly. Huh? So if y'all ain't asking the GOAT to do it, the GOAT get to come in here and fight MMA fighters. The GOAT get to go over there and fight many kickboxers. If y'all ain't asking y'all GOAT to do it, why should Pacquiao do it? Pacquiao just here to get his bread and fix his tax situations and secure the back for his family. You want Pacquiao to fight the pinnacle of the division, right? That's what y'all think Earl the pinnacle, right? Why can't Earl fight the other side? Why can't fight Terrence? And prove who the best. You don't have to prove. Hey, you just need 1 + 1 to make 2, right? You don't need 3. You don't need 4. You just need 2, right? Just need 1 + 1. You don't need Pacquiao. Pacquiao 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you just need 2. Winner out of Earl Terrence tell you who the best. And they can move on. We can move on with our lives to the next super fight or the next big fight, the next mega fight. But y'all asking Pacquiao do shit that the other niggas ain't getting doing. If I'm Pacquiao, I'm like, man, suck my dick. That's what I tell the fan. I grab the mic, suck my dick. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling them niggas. Like, man, suck my motherfucking Chinese balls, my Filipino balls. I grab them like, why you ain't fight Terrence Crawford? Why you ain't fight Terrence Crawford then? And if Crawford talk that shit too, I tweet back at him. Why you ain't fighting Errol Spence? Y'all need to fight. I fight the winner. That's what I do. Ain't that what Floyd did? Keith fight Errol Spence and I fight the winner. Keith Thurman like, nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. He said, why hold the belt hostage? He ain't hold no belt hostage. Did Keith Thurman had 2 belts? He held it hostage. What's wrong with that? Y'all niggas be killed. Oh, he holding the belt. He stopping Earl become undisputed. Man, Earl stopping himself. Y'all act like it's the only belt out there. That nigga got 1 more belt to get at these smash Sean Porter. That WBO just don't fucking count, do it. It just don't count, huh? Huh? Why ain't nobody saying Crawford holding the WBO hostage? It just don't count, huh? Undisputed just 3 belts now, huh? Huh? He just holding the hostage. Now I be killing me with that shit. What about Crawford belt? What about it? What about Crawford belt? Huh? I don't want that belt. I don't eat string beans. I don't eat spinach. I don't eat tomatoes and no shit like that. Or I don't eat asparagus. Huh? Oh man, nigga. Oh hell no, I don't eat pussy. Man, nah, I want that belt. They got leprosy on it. I read about leprosy in Genesis chapter 1, verse 5. God said don't touch that shit. Put that nigga on that island he put him on. Man. ain't the alphabet belt. WBO, all them motherfuckers, man. I heard that Trump took them out the alphabet. Them letters don't even count. Burgundy. Oh no, man. Burgundy don't look good on Arrow. You know what I'm saying? Black, gold, and red, that look better on World. We ain't doing burgundy in Texas. We ain't doing burgundy. we ain't doing dark red. Nah. That burgundy shit, it don't look good on my waist. I don't want that burgundy shit around me. WBO, nah. We be out. We be out. Hey man, somebody said the WBO title list in the building tonight. Earl like, we be out. Earl, what? WBO in the house? Oh shit, we be out. I'm in the wrong place right now. Skip. The WBO in the house. Hey man, we was talking about we was talking about Billy Joe Saunders, nigga. You come back and shit, Billy Joe nigga in my weight class, nigga. Shit. Ron WBO, you almost made me spill my yak. Turn them corners like that. Ron WBO in the house. You almost made me spill my yak. I thought the boogeyman from Omaha was up in here. You ain't get super chat. Earl rather fight for the IBO. That nigga almost spilled my yak. Hey, Derek, get your ass in there and make sure Blu-ray in there. Make sure Negro Fight Fan in there. And you damn sure make sure Terrence ain't in there before I get out this motherfucking limo with my $500,000 Armani suit on. Make sure them 3 niggas ain't in there. Blu-ray might try to take my head off. The coast is clear. That nigga think he the pimp of the year. That nigga's crazy, man. That nigga say, man, go in there and make sure them 3 niggas ain't in here. Them niggas trying to kill me. I told this nigga Blu-ray I don't want this nigga around me. I told this nigga. This nigga was a DVD player or some shit. Is this nigga even a 4K Blu-ray? This nigga like a 3K Blu-ray or some shit. This nigga can't get my abs together. This nigga Blu-ray. I let this nigga train me. I got Zeke trainer now. We running stairs and we carrying lions on our back and shit like that. Man, Blu-ray, Negro Fight Fan TV, man. I ain't going back on Trio Boxing. So I ain't going back to that shit. I'm big time now. Barbershop conversation. Oh, this nigga, I don't interview with that nigga. Get on, man. I'm big time Spence now. I don't interview with Yahoo and ESPN and shit. I don't interview with you little niggas no more. I'm big time. I'm big time, nigga. I'm prime time. You gonna change the name to Prime Time Spence. Nah, I ain't calling into your show, nigga. Your show ain't shit, nigga. I'm only interviewing Kevin Aioli and shit like that, man. That nigga get his own interview before you get them niggas. Come on, man. You got to come do this interview for us, man. Nah, man. You got to talk to my publicist, nigga. It's a $500 fee just to apply. Big time Spence. That nigga changing up like Detroit weather. But let's talk about De La Hoya. I seen it last night on Fight Hype. He waited to the end of the video the way they edited it. He said that he want to make Jaime Mungia and Jermall Charlo. Okay? He said he want to make that fight, but boxing politics is stopping the fight from being made, right? Do I believe him he want to make that fight? To a certain extent, I do. I'll tell you why. The reason he want to make that motherfucking fight is because he want Canelo to get that real belt back. Okay? And Jaime Munguia do got Eric Morales. Okay? They got some improvements going. I expect him to be a better fighter. Okay? But he must be playing with the dust again. He must be playing with the devil's dandruff. All right? But they ain't trying to make that fight because they weren't trying to make the Jesse Vargas fight. Okay? Right now, is Jermall Charlo the most vulnerable title holder at 160 year? But do I believe Oscar when he's trying to make the best fights and he want to work with other promoters? Yes. Oscar De La Hoya worked with Al Hammond to make Diaz and Russell. He sent this fighter over there. You know, the Zone has worked with Bob Arum multiple times to make fights happen. he's in a position where he needs to work. Because guess what? Canelo go up to 175. Is he really coming back down to 160? So really, do you trust Triple G to clean out the division? They couldn't even get him to fight Derevyanchenko. The zone forced him to fight Derevyanchenko. That's a fact. He didn't want to fight Sergey Derevyanchenko, not even when the belt became vacant. They forced him to fight Derevyanchenko. Let me make that clear. Golovkin was not going to fight Derevyanchenko next. He didn't even want to fight Jaime. He didn't want to fight. I swear to God, he didn't want to fight Jaime Mungia. Jaime Munguia wanted to fight before they stripped Canelo. Jaime Munguia and his team wanted to fight Triple G. Triple G declined it. I promise you, he declined to fight Jaime Munguia. He probably was going to drop that belt then. Jaime Munguia could have been fighting Triple G September 14th. He declined to fight Jaime Munguia, but it just so happened not too long after that, they stripped Canelo with the IBF. He didn't want to fight Derevyanchenko. Oh, I want to fight Canelo. Big drama show. I want to fight Canelo. John Ruskin or Skipper, whatever, they forced him to fight Derevyanchenko. They had to put a pistol to his head, not literally, figuratively, for him to fight. He didn't want to fight Derevyanchenko or Jaime. So maybe it ain't too far-fetched that they might put Jaime up there and put him in with Jermall. I know they say they want to put him in with Canelo in 2021, 2022. They're going to have to be at 68. I don't see Canelo going to 75 back down. But if he do, just know he probably had a little bit of assistance. But can Jaime beat Jermall Charlo? I don't think it's too far-fetched. At all. Jermall Charlo ain't been looking his best. Jaime ain't been looking good neither. But I expect Jermall Charlo to get with him. But you know what's going to come with that fight? It's going to come with a deal or with options. Jermall Charlo, I think he should win a fight. If it happened now, it's gonna come with options. Or you're gonna have to sign a 3, 4, 5 deal with Golden Boy DAZN. And people asking you, why didn't Charlo come over to the zone? Really? You think De La Hoya give him a 1-fight deal to fight Canelo? No, it ain't just a DAZN deal. They're gonna try to tie him up in Golden Boy. Oscar want them PBC fighters back on there. Oscar De La Hoya gonna tie that nigga up in the contract. Gonna have him for a lifetime. It's going to be Jermall, Golden Boy, Iron Man, or Lion, whatever one nigga is, Charlo. Banco, salute. So that's what it is. If Charlo get the Jaime Munguia fight, he going to be a Golden Boy fighter. Fuck a DAZN fighter. He going to be a Golden Boy fighter. He going to sell his soul off. And Oscar get him Triple G. Oscar to give him Canelo. But then again, you know, you want to be a slave to your trade. He said Marlon Mill is a joint deal. Money funny. Because they show that nigga enough money, ain't no joint deal. Go get yours. Because Mill ain't going back to Golden Boy. He signed for his release. So it is what it is. But he should beat Jaime. Jaime a big kid, he young. He got Eric Morales. I don't have no disrespect towards Eric Morales, and he worked with Vargas before. And but if I was in a rush and I'm him, I would want to go train Robert Garcia, but maybe he didn't have time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't have the time. Because with Robert, I mean, people talk about Robert Garcia and all the racist shit that they say he could or couldn't say if he racist. Hey, it is what it is. But just looking at it from a neutral standpoint of view, Robert Garcia is the best trainer in boxing right now out of this generation of trainers. Robert Garcia is the best coach. Look what he did with Madonna. Look what he did with Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez didn't look that good when he was with Freddie Roach. I ain't saying he gonna go out there. He gonna be 50-0 with his fighters for the year. But if I had a fighter and he was in the middle of his career, he needed to make some adjustments to get better, I'm hiring fucking Robert Garcia. Real talk. If I had a fighter, he in the middle of his career, and he need to be rebuilt or retooled, I'm going to Robert. And no offense to who Jared training with, Jared Hurd, but if Jared Hurd actually really needed to make an adjustment, and he wanted to get serious about it, and do it a way that's proven to work, No doubt about it. Robert Garcia would have been perfect for him. He don't train black fighters. Hey, it is what he got Brazilian guys over there. They close enough. And he was gonna train Gervonta Tank Davis. Tank Davis had an invitation. Had an invitation to fight over there. They invited Tank to come train there for a fight. Tank ended up going to Camp Kevin Cunningham with Adrian Broner. But they openly welcomed Tank to Oxford, and that would have been perfect for Gervonta Tank Davis. Wouldn't have get in no trouble in no fucking garlic or strawberry fields they got there. He'd have been able to focus and train. But you know what? The more I listen to these old trainers talk about these fighters, the more I listen to them, dog, I see why fighters fall off. See, you don't see what they say because it's all behind the scenes. In our imaginary boxing world, right? He got Dominicans. Okay, cool. Them too. In our imaginary boxing world is this. Let's just say Errol Spence, right? And I'm just using him for example because it's the first name that came to mind. You know what I'm saying? He invited Boxing Dog, say he invited Broner too. That's what's up. All right. Let's just say this. This fighter. We think Errol Spence comes to the gym every day. And I'm just saying, he could be totally true, it's a hypothetical. Errol Spence come to gym every day. 9 a.m. He do everything Derek tell him to do, his strength conditioning coach, whatever they got doing. They said, we're going to need you back at 5 p.m. All right, he come back at 5 p.m. People think every camp and every day he that consistent. It's not true. Because I was listening to one coach, and he was like, yeah, man, you get these fighters in here, and as soon as they get the money, or as soon as they get some success, they don't want to do what you tell them to do no more. They don't want to hit the bag as many times. Or they don't want to train this hard no more. Or they don't want to be punctual. They want to show up when they want to show up. And they don't listen to you no more. The discipline. You can say a lot of things about Floyd Mayweather Jr. Politics ain't never stopped him from working out and training hard. You know what I'm saying? He missed weight only versus Marquez. And that's because he never had intentionally was trying to make that weight. But guess what? You ain't never heard these two words. You ain't never heard his name and lazy synonymous with each other. You ain't never heard Floyd Mayweather Jr. was a lazy fighter. Oh, Floyd Mayweather Jr. didn't work hard. Or Floyd Mayweather Jr. half-assed in camp if it wasn't compared to no injury. You never heard that. They said Floyd trained like a poor man. Where Ross, they said, I ain't got to tell my nephew how many times to hit the bag. He already gonna do that. And every fighter ain't that punctual. Every fighter don't keep that integrity. And every fighter don't do that. We got an imaginary feeling like every fighter train hard for every fight. Every fighter do their due diligence. Every fighter is consistent. Every fighter just live, breathe, shit boxing. Every fighter don't. Oh, he got to make weight. Oh, why the nigga eating a Krispy Kreme donut then? Why you eating another helping? It's hard. It's hard. Every fighter ain't as diligent and they ain't as punctual as we believe they are. They not the same fighter that was hungry. You seen Keith Thurman, he ain't hungry no more. Yeah, Devin Haney young. But when you start getting the money, you start getting the chicks, you start getting the jewelry, you start getting the everything. You start getting the big houses, you start getting comfortable. You start getting power now. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I got money. Like nigga, you a strength and conditioning coach, or nigga, you my trainer. Like nigga, I make more money than you. I'm a man too. Kind of like having a teenage kid. Your daughter, your son, they think when they 16, they a man. Now sometimes you gotta put hands on them young niggas, man. Sometimes he think he ready to stud up. He run some shit in the house. And sometimes you gotta be like, hey, bro, there's one king in this jungle. I'm fucking Mufasa. You Simba. You know what I'm saying? And for females, sometimes it come to that. That's just life. You know, but like I said about Charlo and Mungia, that Oscar probably do want to make the fight happen. Guess what? He want to control Jermall Charlo career. He want to control Young Bull career. He want to sign Arrow. I want to sign Arrow. I love Gervonta. He want his fighters back. And you know what? You think Oscar De La Hoya don't wake up every day and say, damn, I fucked up with Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. Because if Al still had Golden Boy and Richard Schaefer, Al, Mayweather Promotions, and Ellerby and Floyd, they all had their shit going. It'd be the hottest thing since sliced bread. That they'd be a man. Top rank would be kissing their feet, like legitimately. It won't be no. We only breathe when we let them breathe. That would have been a power play. Because Eddie Hearn can't carry the zone. Top rank and Eddie Hearn probably be on the zone. Because Al probably with Oscar and his little clout through boxing and with Floyd, he had the two most powerful and iconic, the last two most powerful and iconic fighters from the previous generation. Oscar De La Hoya was a cash cow. Floyd Mayweather was a cash cow. They didn't have to get along. Al Heyman would have had ESPN. He would have had ABC is ESPN, Walt Disney. He would have had Fox. He'd have had HBO. HBO never would have done our business. Al Heyman would not. They would have been mad at. They would have been mad at Al. It wouldn't been no PBC probably. It probably still would have been. But Al would have had HBO. Al would have had ESPN, and he probably would have had Fox sold up. That nigga would have had the whole. But he'd have had it sold up. Real talk. But guess what? Like, what's up, African man? African King Susan. He right. You know, it's what it is. Yeah, if they stay together, been a power. He said Lottie might fuck Mungia up, bro. I ain't never seen him fight. I gotta check him out. I forgot that fight coming up, man. My days been fucked up. Barber salute. De La Hoya too greedy. He didn't want to let Al. I think that's part of it too, not just his shit going on, but you right. And somebody told De La Hoya he need to get his company back from Al, and Al was dominating his company. Al, he just didn't want to be the figurehead. He wanted to be that guy, and that's what happened when you take other people motherfucking advice. Real talk. That's what happened when you take other people's advice. But yeah, before I get into Q&A, yeah, I heard if and I do a rewind since niggas keep wanting to hear it. I heard that if Mikey Garcia do snatch the Pacquiao fight, that Danny Garcia, I don't know if or not, but Danny Garcia is expected to fight Austin Trout. So Danny Garcia and Austin Trout is a real thing. Austin Trout, if you didn't know, he's going to squeeze down to 154 pounds. I'm 147 pounds for 154, and he's going to try to make a thing at welterweight. So he's targeting Danny Garcia. That's an actual thing that's going to happen. Make sure you hit that like button and share the video. That's the thing that they're going to try to make. So if Danny Garcia is to have another fight this year and not get the Pacquiao fight next year, if he get the Pacquiao fight next year, I don't think Danny Garcia is going to fight Austin Trout. But if Mikey do take that fight, or if Danny take another fight this year, it's going to be Austin Trout. Yep, it's going to be Austin Trout. So Danny Austin Trout is actually a thing that they're discussing. So we waiting on what happened with Mikey September 14th, and that's what's going on with that. So Mike, Danny, and Austin Trout really gonna squeeze down. And shout out to somebody who told me that before it became news. He said that he talked to Austin, and he said that. He said, I don't hear no excuses from Trout if Danny beat his ass. Trout looks subpar, versus Goucher. Yeah, and Goucher is fighting Erickson Lubin. That fight is going to be October 26th on Showtime. And that's some other news that I wasn't going to talk about because I didn't remember to talk about it. But obviously, Showtime is fighting for fight dates from fighters. Okay. So I'm hearing Lubin and Goucher, Castanos and Omotoso to land on Showtime October 26th. I guess now they're going to a card for Castano and Lubin since Hogan is now out the picture. They need more fighters to fight on Showtime too. That was the problem. They can't give everything to Fox. So that's what was relayed to me, is that Fox is snatching up a lot of fights. So I'm not sure if AB still fighting October 12th. I gotta hear that he's supposed to make his Fox debut. But that's what's going on with Lubin. That news came out yesterday. But Showtime is fighting for fight dates. So Lubin was supposed to appear on Fox with Hogan and Castanos on the same card on the Broner, but they had to give it to Showtime because they dominating all the fights. So that's pretty much what's going on with that. So, um, you know, why can't Showtime fight on CBS? That's a question. They put the AFL on there, but I'm pretty sure the AFL was a lot more cheaper before it folded. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much what's going on. Yep. He said True Tender Tech wants 7 million to fight Farmer because Floyd take. No, that ain't true. That's fake. So yeah, Trout and Danny is actually picking up legs. So we'll see. That's an interesting fight. If Austin Trout can make 147 and still make it comfortably, I don't know. Danny Garcia is used to making 147. So Lubin and Goucher the main event. That's a good question. The way it looked, it is. Yep, the way it looked, it is. I'm not sure, but that's the way he got it spent. How's AB allowed to fight on Fox? He wasn't supposed to be after what he did the last time on was at NBC, but that was the game plan. Sweet Pea Farmer don't want the fight. I'm done talking about that, bro. He said I want to see Garcia Lippias. That ain't, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but Danny is the front runner for Mikey. If Danny, I mean Danny's the front runner for Manny. So I'm just thinking about it before I get to Q&A. I'm thinking about it. So Mikey didn't want to fight Danny Garcia. So he just gonna duck out of Danny Garcia after saying he can beat Danny Garcia. That's crazy. So Mikey didn't want to fight Danny. So that's crazy. Yeah, that's something that we kind of forgetting. So it's crazy. But other than that, pretty much the Mikey decision is supposed to go down. I heard September 14th in Vegas at a top rank event. I heard that yesterday from the chat. But the announcement, nobody knows but Mikey Garcia team. But I do know what the offer was, and this is not even from that source. The offer for Mikey, and this is from Top Rank, was Mikey from Top Rank. The offer was for him to fight a tune up at 140, and then fight Lomachenko on pay per view, and then also fight if he wanted to fight Crawford on pay per view after the Lomachenko fight. So that was the deal for Top Rank for Mikey. I don't know if those just the three main. I think it's a 3 fight deal. If he had anything else in there, but that's the deal from Top Rank. The deal from the Zone, I don't know. Um, so they real quiet on the situation. I do know Top Rank is not speaking on what's going on for Mikey, and PBC is now to try to keep Mikey from going to PBC, going to Top Rank or to the Zone. They're not willing to give Mikey the Manny Pacquiao fight if he wants it. So, PBC offering Pacquiao for him next, probably with a tune-up before that, because Pacquiao probably not coming back till next year. Top Rank is offering Loma and Crawford. Long story short. So, yep. Long story short. If y'all got any questions, I'll answer them. Mikey won't be on pay per view. That Danny fight was probably going to be a regular Fox or Showtime. I don't know. I heard it was supposed to be pay per view, but yeah, I said I heard. Danny too busy making videos on G sound like Tony Montana. He got money. Should Spence us the Canelo fight as leverage against PBC? I don't know. He got to sign his life over to Oscar. Mikey won't. Okay, I read that one. Flashy Ben said I heard on the back end they might push for AB versus Thurman. I don't know. Probably. I doubt it. You probably see AB versus Danny Garcia before that one. They did a face off too back when they first started PBC. LA 12 say don't know how good Lippias can be at welterweight. He lost to Mikey at 40. He only had 11 fights when he lost to Mikey, and his footwork was garbage. That's why he lost to Mikey. Footwork sucked. If he had better feet, he'd have beat Mikey. But it wasn't a terrible loss. But he did get dropped. Showed everything. Salute. Lara versus J Rock. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if they're gonna take the fight. I wouldn't. I'd rather him fight Castanos, but not Castanos off the table. If I'm J Rock, so he fight Lara. I'm picking Lara to win. If you're Mikey, which route would you take? Mark Pinkerton. Probably Top Rank route to be honest. He gonna get killed by Pacquiao. unless he can put drug testing in there. But Lomachenko for undisputed. If that's the case, he gonna fight. If he plan on fighting Lomachenko at 35, then I'd probably go with Lomachenko for undisputed. But if not, maybe he should go for Pacquiao and get as much money as he can. But if me personally, if it's Lomachenko for undisputed, I'd do it. But really, I don't understand why he would go back to top rank after that nasty split. That's what I'm tripping on. Bob Arum ain't dead out the way, so he must have had a lawyer read over his contract. That's tough to believe, but hey, that's his life. Neil Mills Simpson, Mikey should be fighting at 40. He shouldn't be fighting at 47, 40 at the most. I agree. Catchweight versus Pacquiao is what I asked for. Pacquiao probably look better to catchweight. Brian say, you think Mikey signed to the zone after his next fight with PBC? Ain't no next fight with PBC unless he stay put. I ain't heard nothing about the zone. Apparently he free. He free, Brian, right now. So it's either top rank offer I just said, or it's gonna be the zone of PBC or PBC out in Pacquiao. I don't know what Eddie Hearn can offer him, but money. Mikey versus Bartholomew, hell no. That ain't even at 140 as a tune-up. I don't. Bartholomew's a PBC fighter. If Mikey gonna fight Pacquiao, it's gonna be a warm up at 147, I would believe. African King, I think Danny does have a shit, but versus Pacquiao, but Earl no have a chance. I think he meant a shot. I think he meant a shot. What's going on with Robert Easter? He said he got an announcement coming soon. Real Talk 90. So I don't know what that is. And check his Facebook. I think it was. He said he got an announcement coming soon. Maybe hopefully he fighting in Toledo. I might go. Talk 10 2018. Danny lost to Porter. It was a close fight, but yeah, it's a fact. Crawford versus J Rock. I doubt it. It's a lot of size. I think J Rock should be favored in that fight. Jason Sosa. A lot of people picked Peterson to beat Lipin. Yes, I did. I called that fight 50 was proven right. Now, that bitch was a 90-10 fight. He beat the shit out of that nigga. Because he had looked bad versus Eric Bonet. Remember that? Eric Bone, or the Bonet, whatever. That Bonet guy was he, to me, he outboxed Lippy as like 10 rounds to 2 or some shit like that. Or whatever it was, 10 to not 8 to 0. Jeff A. say, hey guys, let's look at two guys AB name dropped. Progress and Thurman. Who you think wins the hypothetical matchup? Thurman? Progress ain't did shit yet. He ain't even have to wait. Neutral Natural, every time somebody threatened to fight on a different network, PBC give them the Pacquiao fight. Maybe Nutty Buddy head ass beat Porter and threat to leave PBC next time he might get the Pacquiao fight. Basically, they'll keep doing that shit, bro. Keep doing it. Tank is gonna fight Bartholomew at some point. That's a terrible matchup. I think that's a bad matchup. That dude too long and rangy. I think Bartholomew going back up to 40 anyway. Andy Lopez. Eventually, Lions got a chance to win the division. Going, I ain't talking football. They got it. Hey, what's going on with Javier Fortuna? I don't know nothing about Fortuna. Ain't heard nothing. African, I'm a big fan of Jermall, but if he don't use a jab, it's gonna be nasty 54 him versus Lara and J Rod. James Anderson, I heard Gamboa and Davis fight. Yeah, that's next. That Gamboa got Tank Davis fighting his contract, so he legally obligated to get that fight. It's gonna be at 35 for the regular WBA belt. I heard that already. Crawford will destroy Tony Harrison at 54 pounds for the WBC strap. Yeah, all right. Yep. You're right. Lara is too technical for J Rock. I agree. Karate Body. Brad Smith, December 14th card still going on without Swift. Yep, I heard they might replace him with Lara. So, yep. UFC got a card that night. The Zone got a card that night. ESPN got a card that night. It's a crazy night. Easter said a fight announcement coming soon on Instagram. Okay. Christian Lewis, the artist formerly known as Tom Cat. No Mikey versus Danny. Nope. I don't think Mikey wanted to fight. Danny said he never after they mentioned it and never heard it again. Mikey losing versus Miney or Danny. Yeah, I can agree with Greg Clark. Bonasso 916 Chick-fil-A sandwich and Popeye saying I didn't eat neither one of them. Did Easter also fight Mikey? Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he fought Mikey. Neil Simpson, Mikey versus the winner of Progress and Taylor. I doubt it. No way. Don't bring enough money. I gave up on Easter, shake my head like dude. African King, JAE, Jeff AE, CJ Pack work to campaign at 40. Do you think he can go for undisputed there? Yeah. but I don't think he trying to get money. Bartholomew is ranked number 3 in the WBA at 35. I think I don't think he's looking to get a shot at the regular title again, is he? I don't think Tank trying to hold that regular title for too long either. What's up, BRC? Mikey not fighting no small niggas that ain't bring no money to the table. He'll tune up and then it's a big fight. Mikey don't want none of these. Bring nothing to the table, ass nigga. Regis Prograis don't bring nothing to the table. Nobody looking at fighting Regis Prograis. That's a prominence. Pacquiao, Errol, Crawford, not right now. If Crawford gotta get Prograis at some point, and he ain't got nobody else to fight, yeah, but they looking for, Pacquiao and Mikey looking for big fights. And Regis ain't nobody even know who the fuck Regis Prograis is. Real talk. We know who he is, but if anything, that tournament hurt his notoriety more than it helped it. Why Progress boys trying to play my boy Crawford? Crawford looked at them like they were clowns. Hey, Crawford to beat the dog walking shit out of Progress. I'm telling y'all, Taylor might beat the dog walking shit out of him. Regis smashes Garcia at 40. I could see it happening. I said that a long time ago, but what does it do for Garcia? If he beat Progress, what does it do? It don't bring no money. That's the goose and lipping yes that ravaged Lamont. Definitely look different from Buddy McGurf. Who crazier, AB or AB? Antonio Brown. I think had Jose not been at 40, Mikey would have dropped, hopped on Progress a hooker. Probably. They trained by his brother. That's why he said that. Fortuna, good tune up for Mikey before the Pacquiao fight. Hell no, that's a terrible tune up. Terrible tune up. Fortuna just too ugly. Savage Life, what's up? You think about Jaron Ennis. Yeah, beast. That's my dude. One of the better young fighters in Philly. Hopefully Avery Sparrow, he win. I fuck with Philly fighters, man. I don't fuck with Tevin Farmer though, cause he ain't that good. But yeah, man, I fuck with Ennis. Ennis the goods. Lubin got the style to beat J Rock. I don't know, he might fuck around and get out box. I ain't sure he back yet, bro. I really ain't. I would favor J Rock to beat Lubin. It'd be a good fight. He looked better under Kevin Cunningham, but we'll see versus Boucher. Boucher ain't that good to me. He like a poor man's Danny Garcia, just with some more speed. Lubin fighting October 26th versus Terrell Boucher. Showtime. Jerry Ennis versus Jermall James instead of that's a tough one. I know Antonio DeMarco. I like to see him fight Antonio DeMarco before Jermall James. DeMarco seemed like he got more power at 47 than he did at 40. When I last seen him. Delirious 76 is Wilder bound to Aaron, or can Wilder maneuver without getting sued? He getting sued. Don't matter. He signed a contract already to fight Fury February 22nd. So he contractually obligated to go through with that obligation or that fight. After that Gamboa versus Tank, I know Mayweather Promotions will make a real championship fight next because they won't allow their star to be a real world. Their only stars not to be. He ain't gonna make no championship fight next. They might. I doubt it. We'll see. I heard there was some talk about Tank might fight Lomachenko early 2020. How old is Gamboa? I'm not sure. He old. Mikey not trying to fight at 140. Jose is a stable man. He said they said if it came down to it, Mikey and Jose will fight. Robert said that shit. He said he would go with Jose and his dad would go with Mikey or some shit. They got if they had to happen, they said they had a contingency plan. I don't think they'd go through with it. Y'all about the Eastern, he said he got something in the works. He said on Instagram, if Josh Taylor wins, I could see Mikey fighting. I could. Mikey not going for no small fucking fights. I keep telling y'all that shit, man. Mikey not fucking with them 140 pounders. You got Pacquiao on the table, you got Loma on the table, and you got Crawford on the table. Like, man, why would he even fight them dudes? Pacquiao fight, he gonna make 20 M's at least. Lomachenko fight, he gonna make a good amount of money doing that too. And it's for undisputed. If he beat Loma, then you got Terrence Crawford. That's a good. Come on. If he beat Terrence Crawford, somehow, some way, then he might be the undisputed with Errol Spence for a rematch or some shit like that. So, you know. So at the end of the day, the risk don't match the reward at 140. It ain't enough UK money, man. It ain't enough money. Ain't enough money. You talking about Pacquiao fight? You talking about Pacquiao fight or a Loma fight? Like, Ain't enough money. He not concerned with that. Brad Smith say Taylor's about to expose Prager's. We just got no defense. We shall see. Visual Ortiz or Jamal James right now. I mean Visual Ortiz, excuse me. Even right now. That's true. You know Mayweather need champions in their lineup. Man, not about to throw that nigga in there with Loma. Not right now. They probably wait till Loma drop the belts and fight for a vacant belt. Watch what I tell you. Wilder was dumb as fuck for signing that contract. Hey, he wanted to out finesse Joshua. What you think about Jose Ramirez versus Victor? That's a good fight. Ramirez looking real good, man. I'm not sure Ramirez can compete or beat Ramirez or Taylor. Ramirez look a lot better and stronger, man. Ramirez a problem. That money fight for Mike Garcia, Danny Garcia, Richard Ortiz, Neutral Natural say should fight Antonio DeMarco or Bonet. Yeah, that's a good fight. Ortiz with dog walk. Jamal. I think that's what he means. Mikey versus Loma. That's a good one. Gotta see how Mikey move down. Yeah, Mikey big, bro, going with Ramirez. I mean, his father gonna be his quarter. That's what they said. It was on ES News like a couple years ago, or a year ago. Can Mikey Crawford be yeah, it's on pay per view. I just said, yeah. Loma gonna be a pay per view. The offer on Top Rank is tune up, I heard. Loma pay per view, and if you wanted Mike and Terrence Crawford pay per view. So it's two pay per view fights in there. Taylor the best at 40. In my opinion, he is, but hey, I got more comments. I'm about to get the fuck off. Get ready for this. The Bears and the Packers football back on tonight. Taylor's get hit a lot too. Yeah, he do. At least you know he can take the punishment. Reaches progress on. When I see him get hit by a rather, get like he got hit by a fucking hot comb in the face. I ain't like how he reacted. Little Mikey don't care about getting destroyed. He wants them paydays. Jeff and AJ versus Weez 2, bigger money fight than Wilder Fury 2. I don't know. It's different because you fighting on the app. you know? You fighting on the app. You saw Ruiz on ESPN? Nah, I ain't watching. I watched a little bit on the speed. I'm about to finish watching it. Skip and Shannon, but I don't watch ESPN like that. Somebody need to Leo Santa Cruz ass in front of his daddy. He needs to ice him. Mikey should take that top rank deal. Cover 2K was going on with the money right. Roloma not moving up. He won't be effective moving down. What does that do for Tevin, Burchett, 35, their whole lineup? Loma said he keeps saying he moving down. He keeps saying the narrative is Loma going back down. He said it. I didn't say it. They said it. Yeah, undisputed. He not about to hold all four belts for like a year or two. You know how much to hold them whole belts? How much to come out of his purse? Too much money. That's a lot of money coming out of his purse. AJ versus Ruiz press conference needed some life. I don't even care. AJ, I don't care about what. When they fight, I watch. I don't really care nothing that Eddie Hearn got to say. I don't care what Wee's doing. I don't get that shit. Just don't. When I told y'all when Anthony Joshua lost and I didn't get Joshua versus Wilder, I don't give a fuck. I'm just keeping it real. I watch it as they come, but I'm not talking about it. The Bears for the W. I got the Packers. I heard Saudi Arabia giving Eddie Hearn like $80 million to host. Yeah. I heard something like that. I heard it was like pounds. Me and Garcia, y'all have a bunch of slow ass corner. We don't have no slow corner. What the fuck is you talking about? We definitely don't have no slow ass corner. You playing Madden too much, bro. Loma was talking about that because no one at 30. No, he said he was too fucking small. He's going back down. You see Mikey and Loma at 35. Mikey goes top rank. Yeah, I figured it'd be at 35 if he can make it. I don't know if Mikey can make it comfortably. I got Mikey. But he might be drained. Loma might piece his ass up. All right, Flashy. Brad Smith say, who wins Mel versus J-Rock? Charlo versus I don't know. That's a good one. You gotta see how Charlo look versus Harrison. You act like he just gonna beat motherfucking Harrison. He gonna get his ass knocked out. Watch. Charlo going to sleep. If he do beat Harrison, I don't know. That's a good one. He's just too wild. We ain't even got Tease Tabor no more. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about. That nigga ain't never even played. He played like for like a snap or two. That nigga ain't never played for us for real. You need to put the bad down, bro. Nigga ain't even on the team no more. Update your roster. Loma too small for 35. Nigga need to update his roster on Madden and stuff. Shit, man. Get your Xbox Gold card or PSN card. Nigga. He playing the August 5th Madden roster shit. What the fighters do you have the most respect for the way they move? None of these niggas. None of these niggas. None of them. All these motherfucking businessmen. I come out here and say, oh, he want to fight the best. Then you hear, oh, he turned down his fight. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. Everybody businessman. You would think Charlo sleeping, Harrison sleeping Charlo? I'm just talking shit. I don't know. That's brighter future. Ryan Garcia, Lopez. Brighter future. Lopez future might get dark come December 14th. I don't know. I think Lopez is a way better fighter. Romero goes to sleep after talking all that tough shit. Tony gonna kill him. All that stuff. Tony got killed. I'm going to cancel both Charlo. That's what he said. He got killed and can't. Like, how you know, nigga? Worry about what you doing, bro. He said, "What's your opinion on Aaron Jones, my friends who on Green? He pretty good. He ain't never carried the load. Teofimo Lopez, Mike Doug Loma. That nigga tried to duck out of Comey fight. No, bitch, you gotta take this fight, nigga. Lopez need to pull out that fight. I want to see it." Adam Milne said, "What's the big announcement for Mikey?" You can watch from the beginning, bro. I'm sorry, I'm tired of reporting myself. No offense, Adam. I said as soon as the stream started, I mentioned it, bro. Ellie asked Teofimo Lopez if he will fight Loma ASAP. He said it won't come easy, aka Duck. He gonna ask for the house. He probably gonna say I can't make the weight no more and drop the belt if he get past Comey. Haney beat the hell out of Ryan Garcia, man. But yeah, I'm out, man. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, like button, share the video. We gone.